Welcome back. An army of children, infantry. Well, David, now you may be wearing your lucky socks to try and get the very best results tonight.
Yeah.
But we have been having some fantastic results. I mean, you know, last week with the finals, superb performances. We've had great competitions every night this week. There are some really good words for, you know, when you really get the best, aren't there?
There are, that's right. The pick of the crop, the top of the pops. I'm actually going to go after the zoo and keep with that theme because the phrases I touch on tonight all relate to animals and all relate to the superlative example of its field. And the first, I'm sure a lot of viewers would know, is a cat's whiskers. If the cat's whiskers describes someone who is the best of the best.
But why should whiskers, or cat's whiskers in particular, describe the best?
Well, the theory is, and I think it's quite a good one, that when you look at a cat that's lapping a bowl of milk, it's the fine hairs, the whiskers, that actually catch the cream that's sitting on the top of the milk.
Lily got whisker the other night.
She did.
Yeah,
in fact, she was the bee's knees of mathematicians.
I love bee's knees. It's a great rhymer.
Can you work out, though, what the link is between cat's whiskers and bee's knees?
Well, let me try and think through logically. Bees collect pollen in their legs.
Yes.
And then they go back and they produce honey in the hive.
Milk and honey. Does that ring a bell? Because, in fact, the milk and honey, which is also associated with the best or the sort of area of fertility and promise, milk and honey, also the best. So we have bee's knees, which collect the pollen, leads to honey. Cat's whiskers leads to cream. But in the 1920s, the jazz age, there are all sorts of phrases and variations, such as the cat's meow, which people may have heard of. But even more bizarrely, there were things like, there was the bullfrog's beard, there was the eel's ankle, the gnat's elbow, and my favourite is actually the monkey's eyebrows.
They are great phrases, all for things that are really, really good.
They are.
I still don't think they're as good as your lucky socks, though.
Well, let's see.
Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores before we move on, and they are close. Des, at the moment, is on 13. James is on 14. And we're heading for some more letters with you to choose, please, Des.
A consonant to begin, please, Lily.
Thanks, Des. N.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
R.
And a consonant.
H.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
D.
Another vowel, please.
E.
Another consonant.
H.
And another consonant, thank you.
And lastly, L.
And your time starts now. You're shaking your head a little bit there, Des. What did you make of those?
Just the 6 this time?
Just a 6, that's pretty good. James?
Yeah, 6 for me too.
6 for you. Let's start with yours.
Horned.
And yours, Des?
Holder.
They both sound fine, David.
I emphatically agree. Best I could find was also 6s. I wish you could have spelling mistakes on this show because enrolled would be a lovely 7. But no matter what socks you've got on, 6 are the best you can find in there as well. Well played.
And James and Des, very solid performance, 6 each. Only 1 point between them as we head for the next letter game. James, what would you like?
Can I start with a consonant, please, Lily?
Thanks, James. M.
Another one, please.
T.
Third.
C.
A vowel, please.
I.
Another one.
A.
And another one, please.
O.
A consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
C.
And a final vowel, please.
And lastly, U.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the clock. Well, that looked like a pretty challenging one, James. What do you reckon?
Safe 6.
Safe 6. Oh, that's good. What about you, Des?
Just a 5 for me.
5. Let's begin there.
Mucus.
And yours, James?
Atomic.
Atomic sounds good, David.
Went off with a bang, a good 6, but let me just clarify, Des, how did you spell mucus?
M-U-C-A-S.
As I hunched, because in fact mucus is M-U-C-U-S, so would not have been ruled in anyway. 6 is also good for atomic, and the 8 that I found was acoustic, A-C-O-U-S-T-I-C, which relates to hearing, or often the sort of sound effects of a room.
Letters and numbers unplugged.
That's right.
Very nice, David. And well done to James, 6 points. Number wrangling again now. Des, your turn.
2 large, 4 small, please, Lily.
Thanks, Des. 2 large and 4 small. And our numbers 9, 10, 4, 3, and the 2 large, 25 and 75. The target, 535.
Thanks, Lily. Here we go. How did those numbers work for you, Des?
535, I believe.
Spot on target. Good work, James.
535 also.
OK, well, let's start with your method, Des.
Very good. 4 plus 3 equals 7.
4 plus 3 is 7.
Times 75
5 to 75
is
is
525.
525.
Plus 10, 535.
Well done, 535.
Very neat. Straight to the target. James, well done as well. Was your method the same?
Exactly the same.
Would you just verify that you've used the same approach?
Yep.
Well, very straightforward and a very good result for both of them.
It was. Well done to both of them.
And that means 10 points each. And our scores at the moment, Des on 29, James on 36. As we head for another break and another word mix for you, this time it's bare visa. And your clue rubs you up the wrong way. See you very soon.
Raise your game this spring racing carnival with BetEasy. Not only do you get great odds across more markets, you get all the exciting action live in the palm of your hand. Whatever the competition, it's easy to raise your game with